we were able to improve the efficiency by 6.64%.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that number?
6.64.
6.64. Okay, perfect. All right. And in layman terms, can you explain to me what the impact of this was? Why were you doing this?
Because the turbo would kick in at 2500 RPM, and so we were able to, the main use of the turbo is increase the efficiency of the engine. So what we did was
Mhm.
we just improved that. We were able to kick the turbo in at an earlier at a lower RPM now.
All
So
right,
you would get
perfect.
more power. Yeah.
Perfect, nice. All right, so during this problem, I'm assuming you must have faced problems, right?
Yes, ma'am. At first, when we took the engine,
Mm-hmm.
the main problem we faced was designing the entry of the air into the turbo, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the blades are not parallel; they are inclined at an angle. So you have to find the perfect angle for the air to be hitting the blades. Only then the blades will be moving.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to try out like different angles, and we have to cut out the inlet and re-weld the pipe. We have to weld the pipe again, and we have to find the suitable angle. So it took us like 3 weeks just to
Mm-hmm.
find the perfect angle for that.
Okay, but you were able to do that.
Yes, we were able to do that,
Perfect.
and the angle was 23 degrees. Yeah, 23 degrees.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Inlet angle.
Any other problems that you faced and overcame?
The engine was putting out too much power, so we had to increase. First, we put in a flywheel which was around like 50 kilograms, but
Mm-hmm.
it was not sufficient enough to keep the engine stable. So we had to put in more power. First, the shaft broke and the flywheel flew off. So we had to put in a larger flywheel around 150 kilograms to keep the engine stable.
Mm-hmm. But
And
is that practical? A 150 kilogram flywheel?
yes, but we had to add in like three of them.
All right.
Well, like 50 kilogram each, three of them. Yeah, we had to because we didn't do it on the car, man. We took the engine out. We made a C channel. We equipped everything in that, man.
Okay,
So
but
it
would
was,
that work in a car?
yeah, that would work in a car, man. Yeah,
All right.
because the car
Perfect.
because yeah, car would have a weight on its own. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So, and what tools or softwares were you using for this project?
we mainly used Excel to do the for the charts and calculations. That's pretty much it. We didn't use any other software because
I'm
the
sorry, could
project
you
was
repeat that,
done
Robin?
manually.
I couldn't hear you.
The we mainly used Excel to draw to do the calculations and charts, man. And
Okay, and besides
the
that?
project, besides that, we didn't use any, man, because the project was mainly done on the engine.
Mechanical?
So yeah, mechanical. So
Okay. All right. So another thing, this was not an independent project, right? Was this a group project?
yeah, it was a group project. I was doing the design of the inlet, man.
All right. And were you also the team lead?
Yes, ma'am. No. I was
Okay.
not the team lead.
No? All right.
Uh,
Okay.
okay.
And how well was this project received?
Sorry, ma'am. How well?
Basically, what I mean is, was this project praised by your whoever was assessing it, the professor or whatever?
Hmm.
I mean, did they like the project? Was it a good project overall?
Yes, ma'am. I got the project published on the Indian Journal of Applied Research, ma'am.
Oh,
I
okay,
had
all
written
right.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a link for this journal? Do you have a link to the paper?
I had the link, ma'am. I tried to put the link in it, but the link is not working. I don't know why. I tried to put that in it, but the link was not
Okay.
working.
All right. Okay. Yeah, is there anything else that you'd like to add about this project?
No, ma'am, that'd be pretty much it.
All right, so this Six Sigma green belt that you have, when did you get this?
I got it on February, ma'am, last month.
This year, right? 2019?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. Okay, yeah, let's talk about those 3 points that you mentioned at the start of your resume. Those were for your bachelor also, right?
No, ma'am, I did for my master's. Did
Okay,
it
so
for
this is
master's.
for your master's. That's perfect then. So, I'd like to talk about this point first, the optimizes system performances one.
Okay.
So you determined a cost-effective method with the utilization of cost and related constraints. Could you elaborate
Uh,
on this?
we were, I took a course on optimization, ma'am. So that's pretty much what I did. They taught us like process how to determine a cost-effective method, and
Mhm.
so
All right.
that's the
So
coursework, ma'am. I,
that's okay. Didn't you ever even do like a mini case study or like a mini project on this?
no, ma'am. I had to take like 12 courses, and out of the 12 courses, I did 3 on mechanical. So I just had to write like 2 exams for that. So
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to do any projects or anything, ma'am. So I like
Mm-hmm.
doing mechanical. So I did like 3 courses from mechanical and then 9 from industrial. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, and this cash flow one, that's I'm assuming that's for an economics course.
yeah, yes, ma'am. Economic
Mm-hmm.
analysis, yeah.
All right. And the project screening one?
That's project. There was one project management, ma'am. Project management.
Okay. All right. Mm. Hmm. All right. So, is there anything else that you'd like to talk about?
Um, no, ma'am. That'd be all, I think.
All right. So, if you think of anything later, you know how sometimes we forget things.
Hmm.
So, if you think of anything at all later, please do feel free to email me. You have my email, right?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I will do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
anything, any information, any metrics, or any links that you want to share with me, please do.
Okay.
And another
Uh,
thing, yeah, go on.
no, I think I have the link for the project, ma'am. I will just email you that. I will just email you the link.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right. So another thing, you did not share any job listings with me, so I found some on my own, but I wanted to ask you, you're aiming for entry-level roles, right?
Yes, ma'am. Into love.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right. So I think that's about it. If there's anything else that you'd like to ask or mention, please do so.
As of now, nothing, ma'am. If I have anything, I will just email you, ma'am.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you, Robin. It was nice talking to you.
And nice talking to you too.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
You too. Bye bye.